from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
Pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Cam Schlittler. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Just about to get underway. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Jazz tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Mason Wynn.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Chop to third,
nope.
but
Foul ball.
It kicks foul. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Swings through the sweeper. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Alec Burleson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back for more from the Bronx. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Michael McGreevy. What do you look for here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 12,
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped right center field. Church makes his way towards it. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
Ball.
Man at second. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Austin Wells.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year, and man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
There's a line drive to left field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Chopper to second. Prieto. Slings to first, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Gorman getting to start at third, batting in the cleanup spot, and his slugging percentage this season is right around .470. Comes up empty. And down on strikes. 1 away.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
That's a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Up the middle. Over to Goldie. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Austin Wells, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
That one fouled off. Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore, just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, that's off the plate.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale.
Yeah.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there, a hitter's nightmare.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base. Boom, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Chisholm sends it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the catcher, Joel Pozo. Late swing fouled off.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Top of the third, no score. Ripped into center, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Chisholm throws to first in time. That's the second out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lars.
Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air to left center. Grisham on the move to the alley. And that is that. welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. There's a line drive to left field. Nootbaar takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Jose Caballero.
Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. And the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And Judge takes a strike. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. His 61st home run of the season. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Runner takes off, and a foul ball. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw sails over his head at first, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and they might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Strike one. 2 on, 2 outs. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Nick Rapay, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dobbins also getting ready.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
This one in the air, center field. Velasquez should have this one, and that's the 3rd out. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Here's the 0-2. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
That was straight queso right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Cesar Prieto.
Out towards right center field. Judge in and to his right. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 1 so far. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
There's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Hey!
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, Yankees 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom 4, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Foul ball. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Grisham.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 down. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. A 2-run shot, his 64th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 5-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here is Aaron Judge. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Chopped out towards short. Win. In plenty of time to first. Judge out on the play. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 5-2. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church.
The offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just missed.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Tap foul at the plate. Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's grounded out a couple of times. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air. McMahon in position. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail at 5-2. Nick Riquet takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Denton.
On the ground to third. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Cam Schlittler Jr.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 1 for 2. On the ground right side, Prieto. Tosses to first, and talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. So the Yanks go in order. They're still out in front 5-2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next, Lars Nootbaar.
The left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 16.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Foul ball there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody's hit more in his team. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ball inside.
Burleson off of first with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. They get the force. That's the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one pushed foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
On the ground to third, Gorman. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The relay throw. And he's into second with a double. And, man, just shy of a homer on that one.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swings and misses. 0-1. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. This to third. Gorman slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Lousi Cardinals.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Third out. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Weathers.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
That's in there. 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Right through there for a strike. And that one hit to first. Goldie steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Nathan Church. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Volpe. And that is that. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cardinals 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gordon Graceffo. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Judge rips that one. Velasquez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Stanton now. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 35 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells.
Nope.
The 1-0. Out there to center. And makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Hunter Dobbins appears to be getting loose. Number 67 getting loose as well. Two down, nobody on. And that chops in for a strike. Now here's a flare off the bat. Brings it in for the third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 80.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Digging in, Joel Pozo.
The catcher, Joel Pozo.
On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. Win the base runner at first with 1 out. Up the middle, Chisholm to Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Alex Burleson.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Chisholm. That's out number 3. The Cards leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Liner caught at second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
That's to third. Gorman fires in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose Caballero.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Gorman needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Herrera in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. Stays alive. And he'll 2. That's the ball game.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.